In this video, I'm going to show you the Emaux Superior SSC series salt chlorinator. And here's a look at everything that comes in the box with the system. Let me go over the parts for you. And here's the salt system itself. You have the salt cell here, and then you have the control box power unit. On the salt cell itself are the unions. And then you have the fittings for 2-inch plumbing. And you also have the fittings for 1.5-inch plumbing. And also included are these 2 O-rings for the unions. Then you have the connection cable for the salt cell to the power unit. And included is this extra fuse, and also these screws here to mount the power unit control box. Also included is the installation and user manual. And this is a very well made and sturdy power unit, and on the back here is the bracket to mount it to the wall. You also have the wires here to wire it to a 240 volt power source. So this salt cell is backed by a 2-year manufacturer warranty, and the control unit itself is backed by a 1-year warranty. Let me get the cell out and I'll show you the cell here. And the titanium cell plates are inside this plastic casing. So this cell is really easy to access and clean. And in front of the power unit is a controller. And this is the SUC-T version. It has a timer built into the center. And there are 3 different modes. You have on, off, and auto. The nice thing about this unit has a built-in timer, so you can set it to come on whenever your time clock comes on and turn off when your time clock or automated system turns off. Then you have your output control here. Then you have your fuse here. This is a really nice and user-friendly control panel. And there are currently 3 different cell sizes available. You have the SUC-15, the SUC-25, and the SUC-50. So you would choose your salt system based on the amount of gallons or liters of water in your pool. Here's a look at the salt cell installed at one of my service accounts. It's very easy to install. And here is a look at the control panel. You can see that the lights illuminate and make it very easy to read what's going on the panel. If you're going to put it in auto mode, you can easily adjust the timer by grabbing it with your hand and turning the dial, and then you would just push in the pins to set the timer. This one here I have set to run from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then it's going to turn off. And since the pool here turns off around noon, this will give it plenty of time for the salt system to go through a cooling off period. And I really like the built-in timer feature of the salt system. So overall, I think the Emaux Superior SSC series salt system is highly functional, and if you're in the market for a saltwater system, you definitely want to check this one out, especially if you have a tight space in your equipment area to install the salt cell. Just by design, how it's installed, it'll fit in those equipment areas where you have a very small area to work with. Leslie's Pool Supplies has been do-it-yourselfers and pool trade professionals' trusted partner since 1963, providing quality products and services to make pool care easy and solutions and expertise to do it right.